General Laird and Dr. Mallory are going to their first budget hearing for Space Force in Washington, D.C., and Mallory's concerned they haven't given enough over to science. Before they go over to Capitol Hill, though, Laird has to meet with the other 4-star generals, and they warn him about this being his first time in the hot seat, and they say they'll try to haggle down the budget as much as they can. Outside a private room where Laird and the other 4-star generals are, the head of the Air Force, General Grabison, tells Dr. Mallory that if something was to go wrong during the hearing, and Space Force was to be reintegrated into the Air Force, he'd make sure that science got twice the budget they're currently getting. General Laird and Dr. Mallory now head over to Capitol Hill, and they take their seats below the Budget Hearing Committee, and they wait to hear their verdict. The aged Senator White is the first to ask questions. He asks what the budget will be used for, and Laird replies it'll be to defend America, and White is satisfied with that. The next question Laird is asked is why they need a 150% increase from the budget of last year. He says their supremacy in space is eclipsed by the Russians and the Chinese, and they need to be able to keep up with the other major nations. However, they're still concerned about why so much of the budget is redacted. Laird is now going to hand over to Dr. Mallory, and the agreed code is he tapped twice with a pencil, but Dr. Mallory won't respond, and makes Laird look like an idiot. And because of this, Laird continues to get grilled by the committee for a few more minutes. They now want to know why it cost $10,000 to send an orange to space, and it's finally a question that Laird can answer well. He says that some of their astronauts are up in space for months on end, and are eating vacuum-packed mac and cheese or powdered soup, and it's their responsibility down on Earth to make sure that they survive up there, and if that means spending $10,000 to send an orange to space for them, so they can eat something nutritious, then that's the least they can do. The committee are still unhappy about not getting specifics, and Laird's about to lash out at them, but Dr. Mallory intervenes. He introduces himself as the head of the science team in Space Force. He tells them how some of the projects they've been working on, such as a satellite that is much better at predicting the weather and could save thousands of American lives from natural disasters, but he says they can't do it unless they're safe up in space, as not every nation wants to coexist peacefully, and that is why the military and Space Force needs a bigger budget. Satisfied with what they've heard, the committee allow Dr. Mallory and General Laird to leave, but they hold back General Grabiston as they want to question him about his budget and why he needs $8 million to upgrade their F-22 Raptors with ostrich leather seats, while Laird and Mallory walk out after what would be expected to be a successful budget hearing.